understand.
Hello, everybody. This is Jessica Angel again from artproject.io and from ETH Denver. Here with Mattia Cuttini, a visual artist who's been exploring the blockchain space in very interesting ways. I'm really excited to have Mattia here with us to share some of his latest research, his latest artwork, where he's doing some explorations with ink stamps and with AI and feeding this neural network and playing around with the machine and with the physical paper ink. So I find that super interesting. I'm gonna give the floor to Mattia to introduce himself, tell us a little bit more about what this is about. So hi, Mattia, welcome.
Hi there, Jessica. It's super nice to be here with you. I want to thank you for this thing because we know each other from a long time, and for me it's crazy to be here. And yes, we have a short time, so basically I want to do this thing like if it's a cooking lesson, okay? When you have all the stuff to put together, and then you have your recipe to follow, okay?
Excellent.
And yes, only a bit about myself. Are you interested in this? I don't know. I am in a strange situation because I started doing art basically more than 13 years ago because of the rise of internet, and then coming out from a professional school. I wasn't aware about art and so on. And basically, internet gave me the start to do this with the magical DeviantArt platform. And then now, after 13 years, I suppose, I see a restart of all this with the crypto art and crypto things. And this is that the glue that put us together, me and you. This is the point of intersection.
Exactly.
Okay, so what happened after 2 years doing crypto? And last year that was very crazy, you know, because of COVID. I wasn't able to have my proper tools to do my rubber stamp pieces like this one that you see in the background.
Okay.
It's better.
That one is, each one of the squares is a little rubber stamp, right?
Yeah, exactly. I've created a set of a small kit of rubber stamp. Maybe I will show you later. Oh, no, I have it there. I have prepared all in my mess because here is late, you know.
Show us.
Almost dinner time. It's almost dinner time. It's so important, dinner in Italy. I've created this. Maybe it's the first time that we show in a live
look. All right.
This is basically a piece of wood and then a plastic material, the one that is used to be carved, okay, and to be carved. There's not another word in English. With the cutters and so on, and then here you can do a symbol or whatever you want. And I've created a set of this for child. Then no one asked me, and then I have used basically to do these guys here behind. But last year I wasn't able to do this, and then I have created a bunch of artworks using Playform. What is Playform? Is this platform that you are showing now? It is artificial intelligence, but it is really cool because it's very simple. We can log in here in the top right part. I have already logged in, so it's really simple. When you find the platform, it is like this. I have a bunch of already created training methods and so experiments. I call them experiments.
So you have stamps, I kind of want to go back to the stamps that you showed us. You have the stamps.
Yep.
You have put the stamps on paper.
Yep.
You scan the stamps.
Yep.
And then you have your scans on your computer as digital image files.
Scanner.
There you go. and then what do you?
Or you can use your mobile phone, because
Right, exactly.
it's basically the same.
And then so you
need the artworks.
Okay, very cool. Good to see that. Mm-hmm.
The magical number for this platform is 30. When you have 30 of something, you can put it in the artificial intelligence, and then the artificial intelligence creates something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, in November, I was contacted by the guys from Playform, and they said they wanted me for this digital residency. And so for the first time, I was able to do rubber stamp and artificial intelligence together, because before I wasn't able because of COVID. Mm-hmm. So I click on an already available experiment. I go really fast because we don't have too much time. And this is the input files, okay?
Let's see.
It's the files the scanned material that I have in my hands.
Excellent.
Okay. Right. After this, you put inside and upload these images in the system. You start your experiment, and 2 hours and after, you have these results. Mm-hmm. And basically, what happened is that these artworks are really, really similar on what I do. Mm-hmm. And this wasn't not that I wanted, because I can do it by myself, okay?
Right.
So my interest about the error, and here comes the error, is try to trick the artificial intelligence. What I have done is do a first test, give on the input this like mandala. I call them mandala because I don't know how to call them. They're very mirrored material, okay, in 34 degrees or 90 degrees. And then here I have started to understand what artificial intelligence was able to do. Mm-hmm. And basically I have tried, you see that this is another kind of artwork. I haven't created something like this.
Mm-hmm. This was a result. This was the
this is all a 45 degrees. But I haven't created
you want the machine separated.
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
first time.
This is the most amazing thing, when you use an instrument and the instrument gives you a result that is not possible without your hands. And or this, like look like this. This is the machine that cannot understand what to do. Okay, it's 45 or it's 90.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you go backwards in the story, because this is this number that you can see in the lower part is 50, but it means 50,000 cycles. Okay, if you go back, you see that the machine tries to understand what to do, but it doesn't really understand. Okay, in the very last day of my digital residency, I have got like an illumination, like the light. I have to introduce even more noise. Okay, so I have created another level of error in this. I have put together another thing that I was already doing with my art, and I have hand glitched. I say hand glitched the pieces. I've put them on the scanner. Then I switch in this. Can you see this?
That's really cool. But what do you mean you hand glitch?
Now I'll tell you. Okay. This are the same artworks that you have seen before, only the black and red. Okay.
Yeah.
But I have done all the things that you don't have to do with your scanner. So I have moved the original on the glass. I have shaken the scanner. So you take the scanner, the original, and you go like this. Okay. And I have put.
How did you do it? Can you show us again? All right.
It's really old. Okay, it's
it looks like
Epson 2480.
That probably
is almost more than 10 years old, but it's really good. I want more to do.
Which effect a little better, right? The fact that it's older. it probably makes that glitch effect more.
Yeah, you see these colors that are inside of the artwork now.
Right, yes.
This is the black. That basically, when the machine cannot understand very well what are you doing because you are shaking and it cannot pick up the correct lighting, it takes out these colors that are not in the artwork. Okay, it's called, I call it artisanal glitch because it's not a glitch. Do it with a software. It's done by hand. So I have also put inside a layer of plastic with my writings on it, and then I've got this print in transparent film, and I put whatever I wanted. But the best is this one. How do you call the plastic material for the kitchen?
I think it's, I'm not sure, just plastic. I don't know. But we see it. That's really interesting, Mattia.
And this has created a really interesting effect. Let's go back to Playform. I don't know how it's logged out, but I don't care. And this is the real error that I want to investigate, you know. I don't have to take the wrong one because we have done already this error last day with you. So the input, let's check it if it's correct. Yes, this is the input files. Okay, with all the errors put inside manually, and then the outputs are really crazy. I have material for the next 30 years.
That's great.
You know, these colors that are inside are all created by the machine that tries to simulate what I do, and also the grid with my dots. It's incredible how lucky I was being.
How long was this residency? How long did it take you to reach these results?
Excuse me?
How long did it take you to reach these results during the residency?
Let's talk about time of the machine or about the time of my study, because
both. You can talk about both.
It's more than 10 years that I do these glitches with the scanner.
Okay.
And more than a year, it's almost a year. Let's consider that I started in March. Almost a year of trying and retrying, doing experiments with Playform, because you know I'm getting better to feed the machine, but also the software is getting better. They are implementing every day new things because these results were impossible 1 year ago, I suppose. And then the cool thing is this little button that is called upscale. Then you press it and you find that you can download it at 4,000 pixels per 4,000 pixels. And it's crazy because it enlarges it, and you can print it very big, and I love print stuff. Now, these things. Do we have time?
We have about 5 minutes left.
Yeah. So maybe there is someone that is online and wants to ask something. I don't know.
Yes. So I do have a question. If, for example, any of the people who are watching us right now are interested in feeding a machine to create a little bit of a glitch AI results like the ones
Playform.
Anybody can use these tools and just use this platform. And
they can log in the platform, in the Playform.io, and they can choose the freeform model. It's called this way, and then every hour of machine learning of the artificial intelligence costs $5, and then they can do their first experiments. And then if they can find a solution to do more, they can find, or they can also have this result and then use them in whatever form they want. There is plenty of libraries in Playform. So if you don't have your material, you can use the material of others. Now I hoping, can you see? No, you can't because I haven't shared this.
I have another question for you. Are there any other platforms that you can recommend, like Playform, to play around?
I really don't know because I've tried doing this with Runaway ML, but I wasn't able to do these things because it is so complicated for me.
Mhm.
And so basically, this is the first. Then there is something online, but there is only platforms that have got their own libraries, and so you have always to base your work with other works. And the platform that I wanted, it wasn't it was a platform with my own material,
Mhm.
and Playform this is one of the available platforms to do this.
Very cool, Mattia. I have another question.
Yeah.
How is this connected to your crypto art? How is it that you once you generate one of these images, how does it get tokenized after?
Yeah, I have created a bunch of 12 artworks with in this digital residency. I call the collection Defined Undefined because of this clash between the most defined artworks created by the artificial intelligence that were really, really good, and these ones that are not so good, so undefined. Now you can find them in super rare, okay? But the in superrare.co, the crypto art platform. The question is, what is the artwork? And then we go in the philosophy thing, because people was asking me something that was only digital, but now there's a renaissance about doing physical and digital together. So basically, I don't know the final answer to this. Now these works are fully digital and only tokenized on super rare.
I see.
Maybe
Because
tomorrow we will understand better what is art or this crypto art. I'm still doing this like an experiment in the experiment, so I don't know.
because I was asking you that because I think I saw on the platform here on what you shared that it had a price already within the platform. So I thought that the platform already tokenized it.
No, not yet.
Uh,
But maybe, who knows? In the future, Playform will allow to click
mhm.
and go and tokenize directly. I don't know.
Okay.
I am pushing all people doing this because, yeah, we are here, me and you, because of this, because of cryptocurrencies and so on. But this is a really cool way to do things. You know, when there are the rules that are already created and you have only to use them and use your creativity or use your work, and there's already a structure behind you. It's crazy. It's incredible.
Mhm. That's very cool. Thank you, Mattia. So we have 1 minute left. I was wondering if before we go, we won't be able to take any questions, but if before we go, you want to share one last thought,
One last.
one last idea or thought,
Oh, one last idea.
something that matters a lot to you.
Something that matters. Yeah. Use your own material.
Mm-hmm.
Use a good resolution to do these things, because if the things are small, you cannot enlarge them. But if the things are really big, you can shrink.
That's
Hmm?
good advice. Yes.
And you don't have to use the last piece of hardware that is on the available on Earth, because I have this MacBook from 2012 and I created all this.
That's excellent. Well, that's great advice. Thank you so much for your time, Mattia. Really appreciate it. I invite you to hop on the Gamer Jive.
Yep, I'll be there.
And maybe you can answer questions there. I'll send you a link to this video. Oh, you already have it. And you can share it around and let people know about the kind of work that you are creating. So super excited to have had you here. Thank you for accepting
Thank
my
you.
invitation. And I
Wow.
hope you stick around for the rest of the talks that other people have for us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Ciao.
Ciao.